Всем привет, ребята! Продолжаем проходить Call of Juarez Gunslinger. У нас это пятая вроде серия. Вот. Ставим лайки, подписываемся на канал. Заходим в описание, там ссылка на мой телеграм-канал и на мой канал на Нуме. Вот. На них подписываемся. Мы продолжаем проходить.
I dodged death many a time, and that night in Abilene was no different.
Куда у меня спавните прям на поле боя? Звук еле успел убавить.
I was there with the intention of finding that bastard Bob and collecting the bounty on John Wesley. Can't get a good shot at him.
Понял.
I thought the Texas Rangers got Hardin.
Yeah, that's what they want you to believe.
Понял.
It was holding a witch's tit and a brass bra that night as I fought my way past his loyal compadres.
Ой, не на скорострел, ты что, инвалид? А почему на скорострел-то меняет?
To the very same saloon we're sitting in today.
God damn, he's hard to hit.
Look around and imagine this place painted in blood. Hardin was waiting for me. Wait, I'm jumping the gun here. Let me back up and give you some background on this sumbitch. He deserves that much. Don't you think so, Ben? John Wesley Hardin was a killer. By the end, he confessed to taking the lives of 42 men. He was a bona fide folk hero by then, and had amassed a gang of armed miscreants and other assorted thugs. He and his men set up camp outside of town, and I was hoping Bob was among them.
Shit, it's cold out here. I'm freezing my giblets off.
Ain't right, we gotta stay out here keeping watch like this.
Ain't nobody
Почему
stupid
так всё
enough to
равно?
go after Hardin anyway.
God damn it!
Надо выстрелить пораньше. Понял.
Better 3 hours early than a minute too late.
Эх,
They
вон
didn't
здесь
ask why I
сколько.
was there.
Я этого
They
понял.
knew. As
Sure,
most
yeah,
of
that
them
was
were
close
wanted
together.
as well. I figured Hardin was here somewhere, but to get to him, I'd have to get past his gun hands. I had to spill a lot of blood to find out Hardin wasn't in that camp. He was carousing in town with his closest friends. Hardin's boys apparently didn't want me to reach the Bull's Head. Some were hightailing it into town to inform their jefe of my unwelcomed presence. Let the boys know we got another law dog. I wondered if Bob was among them.
О, моя любимая подушка. Наконец-то. А я раньше бегал все эти 5
And I steeled
эпизодов.
myself for the fight ahead. For as good as I was, deep down I wondered if John Wesley wasn't just a little bit better.
Бегал все эти 5 эпизодов, не собирал ни с кого оружия. Я думал, ну, они из говна стреляют, а у меня крутое оружие. А вот этот гравированный рейнджер, это самый лучший пистолет.
Before I could test my mettle against Hardin, however, I would first need to dispatch his cadre of
Oi.
hired killers. Most of these degenerates were beyond redemption, but John Wesley might have been a different story. I didn't learn until later that that night was in fact his birthday celebration.
Watch where you shoot. What are you? God damn him. Can't hide forever. Shoot him! Shoot him!
А как куда я могла?
Watch where you're shooting.
Быстрый перезарядка револьвера. Перезаряжайте свои револьверы в мгновение ока. Вы сможете закладывать патроны в вращающий барабан револьвера, то есть на 50% быстрее.
I think I already mentioned that I found Hardin in this very saloon.
Патрон собираюсь снять.
Suffice it to say, nobody there was happy to see me.
О боже, они вообще их расстреливают.
In fact, I felt a certain hostility.
Time to die. You can't hide.
I was disappointed that neither Bob nor John Wesley were among the dead. But that was short-lived, as a moment later I was facing down the fastest gun in the West. I felt a bolt of adrenaline. Or maybe that was fear. He was well known for his tricks, and I knew I'd need my own if I was ever to defeat him.
Как стрелять? А что так
No,
вот
wait.
достает
He
чел?
didn't hit me then. I'm sure of it.
Он очень долго доставал. Надо скорость больше 50 делать точно. Но у меня не получается больше 50 вообще. Нифига. У меня нет слов. Пробел еще жмется второго раза только. Да боже, попади хоть раз. Как уклоняться, если непонятно, куда пуля его летит. Я не успел.
That man was faster than greased lightning. But being inebriated as he was, he didn't count his shots. And now, he was at my mercy.
So he didn't die?
No, I sent him to prison. Years later, after he was free, some restless Avenger took his life. Shot him in the back in a saloon just like this one. Anybody up for another beer? Ben?
Надо было уклоняться. Ну там такие мизерные понятия, где куда он стреляет, что... Ну короче, ладно. Механика уклонения в дуэлях понята.
Thank you, darling. Yeah, some say revenge is a dish best served cold.
So whatever happened to that Bob guy you were after?
Personally, I'd like to hear some of your other adventures. Like, I don't know, did you ever go toe-to-toe with a red man?
Yes, I did, Ben. I remember once I was after this renegade Apache, Grey Wolf. Strangely enough, revenge was also his primary motivation.
Танцы с отступниками.
A bounty was put on Grey Wolf's head, and that's how I came to hunt him in the mountains. Mountains so high they tickled the nether regions of heaven. Grey Wolf was a Chiricahua Apache medicine man who had led a war party in revenge for a massacre against his people. The U.S. Army had attacked his tribe during his daughter's sacred sunrise ceremony, and the slaughter was unspeakable. I understood his anger, as there's nothing more traumatic than seeing those you love die in a cruel and painful death. Right from the beginning, I couldn't shake the feeling that Grey Wolf was watching my every move. He led a band of young Apache warriors who wanted retribution and were more than willing to die for him. They saw me before I saw them.
Я не вижу их, если что. Теперь я их раньше увижу. Или... А где они?
They saw me before I saw them. They saw me before I saw them.
Да ей-ей-ей. Тут их 3 было. Ну ладно.
And it crossed my mind that maybe this wasn't such a good idea. But now that the shooting had started, there was no backing down.
А я с них патронов-то не получу, они или они еще стреляют. Слушай, они стреляют из винтовок. О, секрет, вот я его искал.
It was
Я просто не
rugged
ждал их
country,
увидеть, я бегу.
the winter home of the Chiricahuas. And that's why they had retreated there.
Чего так много?
I admit to having some regrets about going after them the way I did. But then again, I got a lot of those.
Мне нужно и читать, и смотреть, где они появляются, и смотреть, куда мне идти. А, здорово!
Did you find Grey Wolf?
Not at that moment, but I did find the entrance to their hideout. A deep crevice that led to a deeper cave.
Don't tell me you went in there.
Я просто пробежал.
Yeah, but it's not out of bravery so much as pure, angry cussedness.
Просто пробежал. другой. Может, так задумались?
See, back then, I had a stubborn streak a mile wide, and I wasn't about to back down.
So it was like pitch black in there?
Actually, it was pretty well lit, as they had torches on the walls.
Видишь? Горборов. Вероятно. Сложно назвать. Гравированный рейджер. Быстро говорить.
How big was his cave?
Big as hell, Ben. Chiricahua had hid out there during the Indian Wars.
Так, зря я вышел, да? Сюда.
They thought it was haunted with the ghosts of those murdered by the horse soldiers.
The cave was haunted with dead Indian ghosts?
To be honest, I was more concerned with the live ones than the dead ones.
So much about engines.
A few years back, I was married to two Mescalero women.
At the same time?
Yeah, they were sisters. Polygyny is traditional among the Mescalero.
So what happened?
Oh, I had to get out of there. Those girls never shut up. Both of them nagging at me all the time. Drove me half crazy. Haven't seen them since. I came upon this flooded grotto, and that's when I saw him. He came to me unarmed and unafraid. His voice echoed in the shadows, and I sensed he meant me no harm.
You carry great darkness in your heart, and if you do not release it, it will claim your soul.
The sound of his voice put some kind of ancient Indian spell on me. As his story unfolded in my mind.
You will come to this place again and kill many more men, and the darkness will grow until it consumes everything that you are. The soul will have no rainbow. I have no tears.
Заткнись. Больше концентрации в индикаторе, будьте еще более сосредоточенным. Концентрация будет длиться на 50% больше, когда вы входите в нее, заряд будет расходоваться медленно. Сбор трофейного динамита. Проверьте, нет ли в кармане вашего врага взрывного сюрприза. У вас есть 10% шанс найти динамитную шашку на теле любого убитого противника. Вот это можно.
He said I was a great warrior. Coyote man. Unequaled by any other pale-faced warrior. Or something like that.
The snakes will bite shadows of your past until a venom poisons your heart, and an echo of the song of the dead summons the spirits deep from within the mountains.
I didn't quite get what he was saying, but there was definitely snakes. And indeed, His warriors surrounded me and attacked me like hungry wolverines. They couldn't stop me, though, and Grey Wolf wasn't in the mood for idle talk. I swear I couldn't see any way out of this trap. But suddenly, one just appeared. Kind of like a miracle. I felt like I would be lost in that damn cave forever. Finally, I found myself back outside, perched on the edge of a precipice, overlooking a thundering whitewater river. To get where I was going required several leaps of faith, but no way in hell I was turning back.
Подскользнулся. Все аккуратно.
I chased after him, determined to make him explain the meaning of all that mumbo-jumbo.
Mumbo-jumbo's right. Are you making this all up as you go?
A few details may be fuzzy, brother, but I am relating exactly what happened to me. There were dozens of Apache warriors aiming at me from on high.
Dozens?
Well, maybe not dozens, but there was a lot of them.
At least 3 or 4.
Well, more than that, little lady. I had a steep climb up creek ahead of me and scrambled up those rocks like a mountain goat. I was determined to locate Grey Wolf and find out exactly what the hell he was trying to tell me. And wouldn't you know it, that crafty son of a bitch led me right into a trap.
What kind of trap?
Well, son, there had to be at least 100 Apaches surrounding me.
100?
God be my witness.
Oh, come on. Who are you kidding?
Hey, I believe you. Come on, tell us how it ended.
Еще одно. Вот это качаем.
All right, but I'm not gonna drag this out. Where were we?
You were surrounded by 100 Apache warriors.
Well, I didn't take the time to count them exactly, but there were a lot of them.
Это нифига. Какие-то
And in the
девки
end, a path
расстреливали.
appeared before me that I had not seen before. I followed it as I desperately needed to find out what Grey Wolf was trying to tell me. But it was like that son of a bitch disappeared into thin air.
Какой получился?
did
Хочу его
find him.
поймать.
And never did collect my goddamn bounty.
Я расстроен. Я хотела его поймать. Ну тогда ладно. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь на канал. Заходите в описание, там ссылка на мой телеграм-канал и на мой канал в Нуме. На них подписываемся. Стримы пытаюсь сделать ежедневно. Все, всем удачи и всем пока.